Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Thursday, May 21st, 2020. I'm Freddie Liebert. Some 30 pastors and ministers of religion on Nevis met on Thursday, May 21st with Premier and Minister of Health, the Honorable Mark Brantley. The purpose of the meeting was primarily to discuss the reopening of churches during the COVID-19 pandemic.
The reason I've called this meeting this morning is because when I leave here, I go immediately to the federal cabinet in Bastia. And I want to be able to say to them in St. Kitts, this is what the pastors in Nevis are saying to me. But the idea is to hear from you and to hear what it is that you would like to see done. And I assure you that when I leave this place, I will go to Bastia and I will represent those views to the federal government. Just so you know, that the view of the Nevis Island administration that I'm privileged to lead is that there has to be some relaxation. I think the question is, what is that going to look like?
Under the Emergency Powers COVID-19 regulations, all religious places of worship remain closed.
I have said to those of you who called me that I expect that there will be some relaxation on the issue of churches as soon as this weekend. But the question of how that relaxation should look continues to be a question. And I thought as Premier of Nevis, I owed it to you to have a discussion. I have invited Dr. Judy Nisbet, who's here with us. She's the head of our COVID-19 task force on Nevis, because they too have been trying to get a sense from the church community as to what is the best approach and what is the compromise that we can do in order to ensure that the houses of the Lord are reopened, but also to ensure that our people are kept safe. So the question is, how can we join hands and work out something that people feel comfortable enough with, given the exigencies and given the situation?
Following Premier Brantley's opening statement, the floor was opened for suggestions and questions from the church leaders, some of which were fielded by Chair of the Nevis COVID-19 Task Force, Dr. Judy Nisbet. The following is a notice from the Department of Physical Planning and Environment regarding the Pinnis Beach Park Development and Enhancement Project Environmental Impact Assessment. The Department of Physical Planning and Environment has received the Pinnis Beach Park Development and Enhancement Project Environmental Impact Assessment for Pinnis Estate, St. Thomas's Parish. A copy has been placed at the Nevis Public Library for the period May 21st to June 5th, 2020 for comments, concerns, questions, and suggestions from members of the public. Additional information can be obtained from the Department of Physical Planning and Environment, located upstairs the Nevis Water Department on Main Street, Charlestown, or call in 469-5521, extension 6302 or 2140, or sending an email to nevplan@yahoo.com. Still to come, Department of Agriculture launches subdivision in its extension unit. The details right after this break.
My name is Kervin Wallace. I'm a track and field coach and the PE teacher at the George Level Primary School, encouraging you to stay safe, protect yourself and others. Wash your hands often with clean running water and soap.
Stay updated by following the Health Promotion Unit on Facebook and Instagram, or contact us at 469-8010.
Welcome back. A local farmer, Orville Storrod, yielded 30 pounds of cassava from a single cassava tree earlier this week. Storrod was interviewed by Extension Officer in the Department of Agriculture, Rodney King, and was asked what he did to yield a crop of such magnitude.
I plant the cassava stick, and like the rainfall, and it's surprising.
Yes.
Most of them I plant around it died.
Yes.
And that one just stopped there and grow. And then yesterday afternoon I passed around it. And I see like the earth crack up. I said, man, this have to have on some cassava.
Of course.
And when I started to dig, to tell you the truth, I was shocked to see the size of cassava coming out of it.
He then encouraged other persons to plant food.
You always nice to plant a little thing in your backyard.
Yes.
Everything may not come, but you must find something within, to use. And you always feel proud of using something where you plant,
Well said.
And that is always good. So I encourage everybody to be part of it.
A subdivision to the Extension Unit in the Department of Agriculture was launched this week by Chief Extension Officer Steve Reed.
This has been done in order to facilitate the backyard gardeners of Nevis. As you may know, we had distribution of small quantities of seed to most of the backyard gardeners of Nevis. And we realized that they would need some guidance going forward. So we have put a team together to deal with the backyard farmers. However, given the present situation where we are trying to still keep with the social distancing, we have gone in a direction of using technology.
Reed then went on to explain the process.
We would have the farmers and backyard gardeners who have any issues with their crop to take a picture and WhatsApp it to the number of the department, which would be 662-7602. Now, just like a doctor, it is best for one individual to come and examine the tree. But in case we cannot come and do that, we will tell you specific areas of the plant where we would like to get the pictures of so that we could examine it. Now, these pictures which would be taken would then be forwarded to a team of specialists within the department.
Chief Extension Officer Steve Reed. Coming up in the regional news segment, Grenada could open borders in June. The details right after this break.
What's your reason?
Because it's spacey, the price is alright. It's fully loaded. In that I mean, you have a variety of food. I just love coming here.
What's your reason?
I come here for the lovely bananas. They always have lovely bananas.
There's always a great reason to shop at Hortsport's Value Mart IGA.
Sometimes you get deals.
My favorite place in here.
Hortsport's Value Mart IGA, where
Shop smart, shop value mart.